simple. This is my land. They're on private property. I want them arrested. And they were. It
But
was
that's
as
exactly what I
simple
told
as.
the police. I did that on the
No, it
night.
weren't. No, it
There's
weren't. You
nothing.
started showing them videos and typing this and that, and oh, don't they don't agree with my politics. Like you made out to these police that you knew who they were, whereas Brannigan was like, I don't even know who these people were. They're on private property. Yeah. That was one sure way of getting those people arrested. Private property. Private property. Like, listen, that's big words in the eardrums of a police constable, right? Yeah, private fucking property. I want these people arrested. I don't even know who they are. They're not invited. Like, I've got no fucking time or love for Brannigan, but he knows how to get people arrested because he done it. He's not been blogging law alongside me for. You folded, Al. You got caught up in the drama. Be honest. You folded. If you can be honest, we can move on. If you
I
can't
am
be
being honest.
honest,
I don't need to tell you
no, but you're
lies.
blaming the police. You're blaming the police. You
I'm
handled it
just
wrong.
I'm just going on from what happened that night. And on that night, I did say, right, I want them arrested. They did nothing, right? Is that Tilly there? I could say, Tilly, I never said you scared my daughter. I said my daughter was devastated, and she gave me an ultimatum: stop this, Dad, or I'm not going to see you no more. So obviously, I'm going to fucking do what my daughter did. You didn't scare my daughter at all. That wasn't the situation. It was a case of she was devastated, my family was devastated, and they said to me, pull back from this, or we're not going to deal with you no more.
I listen. I guarantee, just like she was arrested at Brannigan's, I guarantee if Tilly or any other cronies did anything like that at any of my properties, right? Yeah, like she'd be praying to get arrested anyway with my dogs and bitches, especially my eldest bit. But do you get me, right? Yeah, banter aside and semantics aside,
I'm
like
lagging like a
I guarantee you, Tilly would have been arrested if she tried that shit at any one of my properties, right? Yeah, I don't understand. Just like she was at Brannigan's. And it weren't even Brannigan's property. It was like entrusted to him. He was just a tenant. It was actually the farmer's property, but it was private. She was there,
I'm
infringing
lagging.
upon private land.
I'm not back here. What I can't say your name there, Fiera. I'm not back here to be involved. I'm having a chat with Badda because I haven't spoke to him for a long time. So, you know, it's
Um,
just a chat. It ain't like I'm not
so
back into this.
somebody's typed. Why did you? Because my missus is pinning posts in the other room. Why did you apologise to Tilly? Somebody's typed. Did you apologise to Tilly? What the fuck
I
did
don't
you
remember.
apologise for?
I don't remember that. I remember having a chat with Tilly and am I still here?
Yeah,
Am I
yeah,
still here?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
my connection's really shit. I'm lagging like that. I
No, I
remember
can
having a
hear.
chat.
I can listen. We can all hear you fine. Don't worry about
Okay,
it.
okay. It's you're breaking up to me, that's all. Um, Yeah, I remember having a chat to Tilly, and I probably apologised to her for being a mouthy little cunt, which I was, right? I'm not going to deny that. Of course I was. I was giving it a large for a lot of people. And Tilly apologised to me, and she said, you know what? She said, I'm not sorry for coming to your house, but I'm sorry for calling you a paedophile. Yeah?
Right, yeah, listen, if that's good enough for you, that's all cool. But you know what? Right, listen, as far as I'm concerned, on the law side of stuff, you folded. You didn't know how to deal with the situation. That's
You're
how
right.
it is.
I
Yeah,
didn't know
yeah.
how to deal
But
with it. You're right.
stop trying to blame the police in my presence because I won't tolerate it. Right? Yeah, it was you. You fucked up.
Indeed, Tilly.
You've studied enough law to know your shit by now. But the fact that you tried to like get the case sorted there and then and invite a fucking magistrate round or a judge to fucking seal the deal before the police even walked outside the house was you folding and fucking up. Like when your brain's full of too much info, you try and get it all out at once. I get it, right? Yeah, and you wanted the case sealed and fucking stamped because you were intellectually in the right before you knew how to go through the motions. When in actual fact, the least you said at all. I'm just going, I don't know these people. They've turned up in mass kicking my door and I want them arrested. I don't even know if they thought I was in, but they were trying to break in because that adds the charges. The fact that it turns into almost like attempted kidnap sort of stuff. Oh, it turns into something freaky. You know when burglars are in a attempting to burgle a house and there's somebody in there and they don't think there's somebody in there. The police turn up like there's a fucking riot for that, and they literally kick the shit out of the fucking burglar for that as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they truncheon the fuck out of the cunt, right? Yeah, not truncheon. Cush the cunt. They cush the fuck out of the cunt in a situation like that because it turns into a different threshold of laws, and I haven't got the semantics right here right now to tell you what they are, but I can tell you the police go in heavy at that sort of shit. So, or if you just kept it nice and sharp, nice and crisp, nice and solid, kept you cool, they would have been arrested 100%. How could they? And everybody that's listened to this knows what I'm saying is right. How could they have? How could this guy from Trap be doing 16 weeks in prison? Even Tilly knows I'm right. She was laughing driving all the way home, knowing how right I am now. Because you folded, you fucked up. They knew they'd got away with got away with all that shit without being arrested. And it built her up with that much confidence. She went and did it again to Brannigan. But that time she did get arrested, and now she's like, pending further inquiries. What comes from it, who knows? I foresee a future where Brannigan and Tilly are friends, and they're doing lives together or whatever, or even they're doing a sting together or something stupid like that. And they were always friends. This is just some bullshit. Do you know what I mean, yeah? Alzee Masters wants to come back on. We apologise to each other. Did you apologise to each other?
Yeah, I missed most of that because my connection fucking crashed. I got a real bad connection, man.
Yeah, but yeah, listen, man, I'll unblock you from all my shit. You're welcome in my shit again now. You own your shit. But as long as you own your shit and you know you folded, it weren't the police, it was you. Because if it was the police, how did she get arrested at Brannigan's on doing half the amount of shit she did at yours? And how did that guy from Trap do 16 months in prison? And how are those all other fuckers, UK Wolfpack, doing Bird and now out on license, lucky to be seeing a Christmas because they were being kept on remand until after Christmas and got judged in chambers? The only individual that was in the right that didn't get any of that stuff. And not the nonce, the troll that UK Wolfpack went for. Uh, he trolled some dead kid's family and stuff like that, like he knew where the body was. You know, or some raw troll. He even admits he deserves a dig, but like he was still laughing in their faces when they were doing it. So fair play to him to some degree. But how's he?
Yeah,
He's still there, yeah. Like as
yeah,
long
yeah,
as you
yeah,
own,
yeah.
as long as you own your shit, you welcome him all my shit, I
Yeah, I mean,
suppose.
I'm not going to deny it. I'm not going to deny, right? I mean, that shook and turned up my whole life. I mean, even to this day now, I will still walk out the street and I wonder when some dickhead's going to come running up to me and go, "You pedo," you know, and I'm going to get a knife in the neck. So yeah, it did shake my life up. I mean, I did just want to walk away from it all because I'd had so
And
much of
again,
it.
what better way to have nipped that sort of eventuality or probability in the butt by in the bud or whatever it's called or whatever the phrase is, yeah, by securing a criminal conviction on the cunts that came and did it to you in the first place. Now, listen, it's water under the bridge now. I was pissed at the time because like, wow, like, really? Is that how you're going to deal with shit like that? I mean, like, that's just like, what? I can't tolerate that. But secondly, my name was mentioned on the video. Okay, well, like, what? It weren't just about you, was it? Like, you needed to follow through and get a crime reference number, not just for you, but for me, Chelsea, Victoria, and everybody else that were like, sort of like, because don't forget, don't you remember her saying that Chris Whitworth sent her to yours to do that to you?
I actually watched that video the other day. I hadn't seen that.
Well,
I watched that the other day. You posted it, didn't you?
Whitworth had a little buggle because you extracted something from his decoy at the time. What's her name? What's
The
her name?
young girl, I remember you were talking
I've
about.
got her
Yeah.
nonce card. I've got her nonce card. I've got her fucking name. What's her name, people? Janine. Janine. She goes by some other name.
Right, I know you mean. Yeah, yeah,
You did a live with her, innit? And Whitworth apparently
yeah,
gave her
yeah.
a break. But Whitworth had a pet peeve with you for a while, and he sent Tilly to go and do that sting to you after he
I'm
went
gonna.
to Victoria's. Because at Victoria's, right, yeah, the police are involved in all that shit.
I
Whitworth,
think I'm gonna